Hi guys, it's your girl Princess Lily M coming in with another Thursday video. Alright. This one is for my girlies in their 30s. This is for my girlies in their late 20s and mid 30s. Like, hey honey, how are you doing? Like, are you okay? Are you genuinely okay? Hi guys, so I just woke up and I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Like, I'm feeling so, I don't want to say emotional, but I'm just not okay. And it's been about 2 weeks now, and I really haven't been okay. Like, I think you can see with the way my vlogs have been so haphazard lately. I'm just feeling so overwhelmed by everything. Like, why is adulting so hard? I told myself that this week I wanted to, like, I didn't want to vlog. I wanted to a conversation, like, let's have a conversation about being a young adult. I wanted to have a conversation, but I thought now, starting this vlog, I'm like, let me just come on here and talk to you guys about how I'm feeling. It's been officially, I think, a week or so since, okay, not since I've had to be back to work, but okay, since I've had to be at work, but I didn't go to work, but it's been a week, and we still haven't gotten paid our August salary. It's like the 15th of the month, and you still haven't gotten paid. Like, what do these people expect you to live by? And then, you know, sometimes when I go through such kind of situations, I think about my mom, and I just think about how I've never seen her fall apart in terms of adversity. I remember sometimes when she was going through a rough time in her relationship with my dad, and she would always be so strong, you know. We would talk about it and have these conversations, but she would never break down in front of me. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a strong black woman. Like, I want to break down and cry. I want to go through the motions, because what did strong black women give to our parents? You know, that is where I am. Like, what did they benefit from being strong black women? I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'm honestly falling apart. It's like, why am I here? As in, my essence of being here, to get paid, like to earn a decent salary. I mean, why should I be away from my family if I'm going to be here and not get paid? Honestly, the government of Botswana, the way they treat temporary employees as well as interns is the shits. Like, wow, government of Botswana, do better. We deserve better. It's like sometimes they forget that we're also educated. They treat us as if it's a privilege to be there. It's not really. We worked hard to be there. We deserve it. We earned it. Like, treat us like decent human beings, you know. I don't know if that's the only reason why I'm overwhelmed, or I'm PMSing. So That could be another reason. And then I want to address this situation, being an adult and like navigating the issue of like life. Welcome to another week. It's your girl Princess Lily M. Hey guys, I'm so tired. Oh gosh, like I don't want to wake up. I don't want to go to work. I woke up at 5:20 today. It's a Wednesday, and it's 7:10. I have to go to work. Like, God, I'm so tired. Like, I started like fitness 75 hard this week. My muscles ache, but let's keep it going. So I just want to talk about something that has been in my heart quite recently. Oh yeah, why am I shooting in my car? It's because of that, like I don't feel like the space that I'm in right now is kind of aesthetically pleasing, right? Aesthetically pleasing to who, first of all, and that is just the thing with the girlies in our 30s right now. It's like we have this immense pressure coming from the outside world, and we also have internal pressure, and all that mixed together is just like a recipe for disaster. Jumping right into my video, right? I remember back when I was quite young. I don't quite remember when exactly, but I would sort of romanticize my life. I would think that I would be married by 30, have my first kid by probably 30, be a millionaire, be a rich boss wife who's got her life together. And I remember I used to be so obsessed with this idea into my senior high school, getting into tertiary, about becoming like a millionaire at 30 and all that, right? And I think this background pressure that I don't know about like Gen Zers right now, but we had this immense pressure as millennials to have this fairy tale life. I've spoken about this before, and I've spoken about how even the things that we used to consume as young children on Disney Channel, these contributed a lot to our whole perspective and our whole outlook in life. The whole fairy tale, Prince Charming coming to rescue you, and the whole Cinderella, like you don't have to work a day in your life, nothing has to go wrong. Like if things went wrong for you growing up, the typical Cinderella story, there has to come a point in your life where everything, boom, changes drastically like that. And I think this is the notion that we carry on throughout our lives, and we sort of make it a theme. And this thought just crossed my mind because I have been so obsessed with the thought of becoming a housewife, and I realized that it stems back to this whole phenomena that Prince Charming will come in to save you. I've shared my story, well, not really my story, but about my parents' marriage basically. And I used to believe that there'll be like a savior, someone who just come in and sweep me off and take me off of the situation. Like I didn't learn how to adapt and to cope with the situation that was going on in my home, right? Hence I just always had that notion and that belief, right? Which, I mean, being a housewife, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. I genuinely would thrive as a housewife. But anyway, that's not the point of my video. The point of my video is like, girlies in our 30s, we need to like be more gracious with ourselves. We need to be more loving. We need to be more secure in our walk. We need to understand that it's okay. Like, it's okay not to have it all together. And I think I've also been mentioning this quite a lot of times before in my YouTube channel, that I'm just going to share my journey as raw and as authentic as it is, because I just want to learn to be okay with where life puts me at that moment. I'm 30. I'm married, yes. Got a home, yes. Don't have any children. I don't know why that makes me uncomfortable. Got any children? Anyway, for me, the pressure started building up as I was towards like my 30th birthday, and this was like 2 years ago. Towards my like 30th birthday, and I started feeling overwhelmed, and it grew as the birthday came. I just thought, oh my goodness, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or I'm not where I want to be. And funny enough, around that time was the time that I was making big career changes. I've always worked in a psychology clinic. It's what I've always wanted, what I've always believed that I'll be a psychologist, right? But then, because I was unhappy in that situation or where I was working, I decided to make a shift in my career, and I went on to work in the translation office, and that was not fulfilling, honestly speaking, for me. And I went into teaching. I went and did my teaching certificate, and this was totally something unplanned for, something I never saw myself doing long term. And now that I'm here, I'm a teacher and living out this life, I'm like, honey, is this where you want to be? And this brings me to my life motto, something that I absolutely live by. It's never too late for a fresh start. So to the girlies in your 30s, like, it's really not too late to change the whole dynamic of your life, to have that fresh start that you want and you so badly desire, right? I'm here and I'm doing a completely different course in my master's, and still it's like, is it somewhere where I want to go, like in life, and I'm like, when am I ever going to arrive? Do we ever like arrive to? And I know that there are people who have like satisfying career paths, who have it all by 30, who like have it all figured out, and that is really great for them, but to us who are still on this journey of navigating through life, and oh my goodness, the anxiety that comes with it, it's like, I've been having challenges at work in terms of payment, contracts, and all that, and it's been breaking my heart so bad, like. And I've been feeling like, what's the point of me being here if it doesn't make sense? And this week, as well as last week, I've just been feeling so unfulfilled. And then I was wondering, am I just doing this because of the money? Like, am I just doing this because of the stability? Why can't I just force it through? Why can't I just persevere through in this career, And then it brings me to that question, like, do we ever arrive? Is there ever a time where I'm going to be like, like, yes, this is the career for me, like, and this in turn also makes me anxious. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about like making changes. Like, it's okay, girly, like you can go through changes, you can make those changes, honey, and it's all up to you, it's all up to God, as long as like you understand your path and what you're going through. So, calling
versus purpose. I know for sure this has been confirmed so many times. I am called for the youth. I am called for the ministry of youth, right? I'm also called for women, for the ministry of reconciliation when it comes to women, right? I know for sure, without a shadow of doubt in my heart, I know, right? And when I got this job, I was like, could this be it? Could this be like in alignment with my calling? Could this be like me now going to live out my purpose? And I haven't been able to minister the way that I want to. Obviously, each and every time you go into the classroom, you teach these children, you are with them. This is ministry on its own, but how I expected it to go was like more of counseling, more of leading them to the Lord, more of restoration and all of that, right? And that hasn't been happening. And I'm like, God, what is going on? Like, how do I live out my true purpose and my true calling? How do I walk it through? How do I reach out to my students? And it's a scary place to be at. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is not in the way that I'm supposed to be, like leading the youth, So it's really so confusing. So to the girlies in your 30, I'm just here to say, girl, you know what? It's okay. Like, it's really okay. Where is this pressure coming from? Like I said, social media, obviously, like we consume so much on there that sometimes we don't even see or realize how much influence and impact it has in our lives. Like, I just can't go into my house and start shooting a video because it's not aesthetically pleasing according to whose standards, honey. Like, this is how I want to be living my life, And I'm not saying that influences are bad. No, I mean, I really appreciate influences in my life. Like, I just saw these pair of pants that I've been wanting. Now I know where I'm gonna get them. You see, good positive things like that can come from influences. But then again, when it comes to other things, like I see influencers on there who are like going to put some kind of pressure on myself to have it together, to have my life go in this perfect picture perfect life. I'm like, nah, honey, deuces, you gotta go, right? But then also I feel like you also as a person need to guard against your thoughts. Are you looking at that person from a viewpoint of envy and jealousy? And where is it stemming from, right? So such kind of things, I look at it and I'm like, okay, like, why do I have a problem with this particular influencer? Like, why is it a problem? Why is her sharing this kind of content like a problem in my heart, And then I'm able to look at it and I'm like, oh, okay, no, this is what attributes to it. And I'm like, oh, okay, and I'm able to deal with it, so, right? I just want to say it is okay. It is well, honey. Like, to the girlies and even to the guys in their 30s, like, it's okay, guys. Group hug, like, let's gather here. Let's just have a group hug. It's okay. Like, we don't have to have it all together. After all, they say life begins in your 40s. And I just want you to know that I'm here for you. This literally blessed my soul and my heart. So this other girl, I went to church with her and like we were not really close, and she's been watching or viewing my status updates for a while, and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm really not okay. And she says, honey, I'm here to talk. I never get tired. And I just realized that sometimes you see someone doesn't necessarily have to post like a suicide note, but you can see it via their status updates, right? And you just get tired in your heart. So I just proposed it in my heart that I'm going to listen to my friends. I'm going to be there for my friends. I'm not going to be tired. Even if it's a total stranger, if they're coming to me with their problems, I've reached a point in my life where I'm not being tired anymore. I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to go through with it with you. Because I remember a time that I desperately needed somebody to walk with me in my journey, and I had nobody, and it was really tough and it was hard. but I got through. I don't want anybody to experience that, so I'm definitely like purposing it in my heart that I'm going to be there for you. Now, to the girlies in their 30s, like, let's just embrace life for what it is. Let's embrace what we have. Let's thank God. Let's just be happy and thankful. Okay. I'm super excited. Like, I'm really super excited. Let's curate the lives that we want to live. Like, I'm trying to make the best of my time here. I'm curating this narrative in my life, in my head, in my heart. You know, that is beautiful, you know, until I get it, until like oh my goodness, like I'm walking in my purpose. Until then, like, let's soar, let's make each and every day count. I've been super anxious for the past 3 weeks, but I'll be fine because each and every day is a fresh start. Each and every day is an opportunity and a chance for me to get my life together. So we've come to the end of the video. That's really I just wanted to pour out my heart because like I had this conversation with my friend who's turning 30, and she was feeling overwhelmed. So I really understood where she's coming from. I really understood what a dark place she must be at. And you know, actually 2 of my friends. So I just thought, let me just have this conversation and be like, girlies, like, let's hold on, let's keep soaring, let's just make the best of our lives, you know. And above all, kiddos, love you, God, love Jesus. I love you so much. Until the next one, it's your girl Princess Lily. I'm signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please, guys, let's subscribe. I love you. Thank you for the support. Another thing, guys, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to be doing less daily vlogs on here. This is because I'm doing like daily vlogs on TikTok. So I don't know, I was thinking of maybe sharing them at the end of the video, but I don't think that will be much enjoyable. I don't know, I'll see. But in 2021, to help me overcome anxiety, I used to do like daily vlogs, and it really used to help me. Like each and every day when I know that I'm vlogging, it will help get my mind off of things and focus on the video. So it really helped me get through it a lot, and it's really helping me again. Like I'm regaining my sense of self again, because like if you're focusing on shooting, if you're focusing on a moment, oh this and that, oh that, it really helps me to, you know, focus my energies on that. Because let's just be honest, like it's not like at work you are focused 100% of the time, you know. So I'll be doing that on TikTok, my like short little daily vlogs. So I won't be doing daily vlogs. I will be doing vlogs, however. Like this coming next week, I'm going to be vlogging my baby sister's wedding, so look out for that. This is like, she was my church mate. We grew up together from Sunday school. Like she was a year behind me, like from dating far back as primary school. Like these are my baby sisters, so I'm gonna be vlogging like her whole entire mahadi ceremony. I'm excited about that. So I'm going to be doing vlogs, just not the normal daily vlogs. Okay, I love you guys. Till next week.